Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Erica Anders, here representing Hollister-Whitney. Welcome.
Thank you.
Of course. And today we're here to talk about something cool that Hollister-Whitney is doing for the community and for the students in our local community, right?
Yes. We are giving away 2 scholarships to VOTEC students, and we're looking for just an easy way to give back to our community in hopes that they'll think of Hollister-Whitney when they're out looking for their new career.
Right. So I think most people know Hollister-Whitney, but in a nutshell, can you give us a little information on who Hollister-Whitney is?
Everything behind the scenes of an elevator, that's Hollister-Whitney. We are all the different parts that make it go up, make it go down, the platforms that you stand on, the buttons that you push. So, yeah.
That's excellent. Yeah, and you've been in business for
125 years.
That's outstanding.
And counting.
And counting, right? So it only makes sense to give back to a community if you've been a mainstay in that community for so long. So it's really, really cool. I don't know of any other local manufacturers who are doing this yet. I could be wrong, but...
Me too. I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
But maybe this will start a trend.
Maybe.
This is really, this is a great thing. So 2 winners... 2 $1,500 scholarship winners. There's no criteria. It doesn't have to be like Quincy Senior High or Quincy Notre Dame. And as a matter of fact, it's
60-mile radius and maybe more, depending upon, we're really wanting it to be a community-wide.
Gotcha. And all of the information for the scholarship, how to apply is on muddyrivernews.com, right?
Yeah,
so
it is.
Everybody who's interested, get out there, sign up. What can go wrong? School's expensive. Everybody needs a little help, right?
I've got 2 going into it, so I'm starting to get a little sneak peek of what I'm up against.
Yeah, every dollar, every penny really, helps.
Counts.
So it's awesome that Hollister-Whitney is giving back. Thank you so much. I think that this is great, of course. And like I said, hopefully other companies take note. You hear that? Other manufacturers, right? Because we need to keep not only our students local, but we want to keep those manufacturers local. So it's kind of it's a win-win.
Yeah, those students are key to our future.
Absolutely.
So yes, if we can keep them local, we want to.
Absolutely. Well, there you go. Hollister-Whitney is offering 2 $1,500 scholarships to local students. All you have to do is go muddyrivernews.com, get signed up, and they'll pick the winners when?
By March.
Okay. All right. And then, you'll have some money to start the school and start the semester, right?
Yeah, be able to have a couple months of planning even.
Yes. Excellent. Love it. Thank you so much. And pass on my thanks to the rest of the crew. This is awesome. I'll be excited to see who wins.
Me too.
Excellent.
Stay tuned.
Right? Stay tuned. Absolutely. Coming up next, Don O'Brien and I sit down to talk about brushing. Stay tuned.
Kelly's has been a fun place to eat and drink in Quincy since 1982. A fun and friendly atmosphere, food with flavor, homemade cinnamon rolls, and famous cheese soup, the best menu in town. Kelly's, 2902 Broadway, Quincy.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan-favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center. Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
The Tower, a great place to meet and eat. But did you know the Tower has one of the finest drink selections in our area? Along with its incredible Mexican menu, the Tower specializes in tequilas for every taste. Names like Patron, Cabo Wabo, and Hornitos. And don't forget the margaritas. On Mondays and Tuesdays, stop by and pick up a single topping pizza and get Tower margaritas to go. Enjoy the Tower at home or in our dining room, bar area, or the Tower's signature climate-controlled porch. The Tower Pizza and Mexican in Quincy.
And welcome back. Joining me now, my pal D.O.B. What's up, Don O'Brien?
I'm interested in what kind of brushing are we going to talk about today?
Dude, okay, so when I saw this, I was like, brushing, great. What will they think of next? I don't even know how this name came to be. Okay, so what is brushing?
Well, you tell me. You've been subject to the brushing. I
have been subject to brushing. So, in my words, you get this package on your front porch and you're like, ooh, I don't remember ordering anything, but that's not anything new because a lot of times I order stuff and stuff shows up and I'm like, what did I order? Oh yeah, right? Well, this showed up and I was like, I haven't ordered anything for a while. Mm-hmm. Wonder if maybe they put my name on something that Claire ordered or, I open it and it's like looks like a dog grooming kit, which, I mean, I have pets, so I could have used it, but it's not something I would have ordered online, nor did I remember. And then when I checked my account, I hadn't placed the order. So somebody gifted me something, right? But it doesn't have the return. But that's not the case.
No, you were targeting a brushing scam. And this is something that's been popular probably the last 4 years or so. We've had a lot more reports of brushing scams. And basically, like you just said, something shows up at your residence unexpectedly. It's something you didn't order. It's usually junk. Our scam tracker gets reports of small items like ping pong balls, face masks, or even there was one a brushing scam where people were getting seeds, like little seeds from China.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, that's weird.
So basically, the people like you are like, well, why did I get this?
Yeah.
Well, they sent it to you because your information is out there. They just, they picked your name. It was on some list. Your mail, your address was there, and they sent it to you. And so, are you at risk for identity theft because of this? Probably not, but it's never a bad thing to kind of always do a kind of an identity theft check after if you were to receive one of these.
What's the point of it, though?
It is for them. So they may have also put this company that you receive the items from may also put an Ashley Conrad review up saying, oh, this was great stuff. Yeah. So they want to act. It's a way for them to, if people are going to look at the reviews, they're going to say, oh, well, there's been 300 people who've given us 5-star reviews, and it's all garbage.
Yeah, they are essentially buying reviews by giving out free garbage.
Correct.
And it did happen to me twice. Another time I got a funky-looking scarf with horses on it.
Did you keep the funky-looking scarf with horses on it?
I did.
See, there you go. And through the law allows you to keep these things.
Yeah.
So you didn't want the doggy stuff, but you wanted the scarf. So
I did send back the dog stuff because I was like, I feel like my moral compass set in. But with the scarf, I was like, nobody's going to.
Well, you did the right thing. You notified the retailer.
Yeah.
And now Amazon and these retailers are to the point they'll probably just say, well, we don't care. You keep it if you want. You can send it back if you want.
Right.
You send it back. So you can also try to attempt to identify the sender. Now, doing that in these instances is really difficult because it's not just going to say like it's from XYZ Corporation has sent you these things. So that's difficult. Check your account. I'm sure you went to check your Amazon account to see if you even ordered anything, and you didn't. Another thing to kind of protect you if you're targeting one of these, go in and change your Amazon password.
Yeah.
Just kind of a safety thing. Again, these are kind of dire measures, but it's ones you can take just to kind of help keep yourself safe, and then protect your identity. Always be careful when we put our personal information anywhere, whether that's online for something or whether we're at some somewhere where we try to sign up for the free cooler at the convenience store or anything like that. Because anytime, you have to almost expect now that anytime that you put your information out there, it's going to be harvested and sold to someone else. So, your address and name could have come from one of those types of things.
Right.
We don't know. But these brushing scams are really odd. They don't have much harm because, again, you've just gotten junk. And it's mostly junk. It's not like somebody's going to throw an iPad your way.
Right.
And, through something like this.
Right. Oh, I get the scarf.
Yeah. So
if somebody's getting an iPad, holla.
Yeah, right. So it's just more of an inconvenience on anything, more than anything else. And again, our BBB scam tracker, we've received a lot more reports about this in the last probably year or so. So our national office put some information out about saying, hey, be careful of these brushing scams. And believe it or not, I know we're coming up on September, and that's going to mean we're all going to start getting more packages because it's going to be there's already Halloween goods out, and there's probably Christmas stuff up too.
It's right around the corner too.
So
one thing I want to ask, because
yes.
I think it is relatively harmless for the people receiving the goods, but then what it's doing is it's basically buying reviews. So then people go to these websites to buy something, and it looks more legit. So now you have to be more. You have to do more research because even people who've used reviews in the past to gauge a company, now you don't even know if those reviews are legit. And do people still have to say this review was paid for? Or
if you're doing an ad, or let's say you're on social media and you're an influencer.
Yeah.
You have to let people know that I got this scarf because I'm an influencer for whatever company that might be.
Don't plan on me modeling this scarf. I mean, I will have to show a picture because it is one of the most hideous things I've ever seen.
So it just, again, if you're dealing with places you haven't previously bought things from, it's really important for you to do the research to make sure that they're legitimate. Obviously you might see them on Amazon, but then go check their profile and see if we have one at bbb.org.
Right.
Because unlike other places, in order to get a review on bbb.org, we verify all reviews. If you send,
you're not buying them.
No,
okay.
You can't buy them. If you put a customer review up to BBB, we automatically email you back saying, "Are you really you?" We send that to the business, and there's a whole process it goes through before it's even posted. It's not like some other review sites where once you put something, boom, it goes right up.
Right. Yeah. So, okay, there you go, brushing, and it sounds like the only people you can trust anymore, Muddy River News and the BBB.
There you go.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, I think that does it for today's Daily Muddy. I appreciate you coming in and chatting with me, as always.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Of course. All right. We'll catch you next time.